that they are making news more and they've become heightened. So what I want to talk about today, and I get videos, I get them sent to me, some of the most ugliest videos you will ever seen. I don't share them. That's my job. So I don't want to talk to you. I want us to go to that place today. I want you to talk to me about how you're feeling, what you're feeling. Because also part of trauma is to deal with trauma is to unburden, to actually speak out your feelings, for us to come together as a collective and find a way to heal ourselves, because talking it out is the beginning of unburdening. Everybody is on the edge right now. So that's what I want this Danfo to do today. I want you to call me. Tell me how you're feeling, what you're feeling right now. 020127709993, 020146579190, or send it to me on WhatsApp 0809-597-5805. You're calling already. Let's talk. Hello. Hello. Yes. Hello, merchant man. How are you?
I'm doing fine, my wonderful, beautiful sister.
Thank
how are
you.
you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Talk to me about how you're feeling.
Too many reasons to feel the one feeling. Just like you talk about trauma. A psychological and emotional response to a distressing event that overwhelms your ability to cope. It is some form of a single event, like a car accident or assault or anything of such disaster. Sisoge, there was a footage I watched, I think it was 5 days ago. It was 5 days ago. After I finished watching that footage, I started regretting the fact that I watched it. You know, sometimes when you see some telling news, you actually want to know what happened. You click on it. At the end of the day, you will begin to ask questions. That footage was where some youth were tied their hands at their back. It's okay. A very strong object, like very heavy object, steel object, was being used to smash their heads like a coconut. It's okay. After I finished watching it, I started crying. I started asking questions about the humanity in us, that somebody will have that kind of mind to kill human beings. This number of people I'm talking about, they were up to 15 or 20. They were all tied.
I know.
And
I have that footage sent to me. Yeah.
It's okay. I have been traumatized since the past 3 weeks and 1 month, because it was like after Donald Trump met that threat, these people decided to get emboldened and started asking questions like, we want to do it the more. Donald Trump should do his work. As if the threat from Donald Trump was a kind of trigger.
Like they're daring the federal government and Donald Trump say, do your worst. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you people, you've not seen anything, and you want to get our resolve to constitute terrorism. They doubled on what they were doing, and it looks like everywhere or any other person becomes so helpless. This afternoon, there is another news of about more than 50 students that were abducted in Niger State. Where are we going? In fact, mental health of average Nigeria is going south. Where are we going?
Thank you.
I think
how are you feeling? But how are you feeling, though, before we close up, because the lines are going? I need you to wrap up. How are you feeling emotionally? How are you doing? How are you doing emotionally?
Like as an Igbo man, that of yesterday increased my emotional state, because considering the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is just someone who has been speaking the truth he was the person that even foretold.
We can't bring
what is
Nnamdi
happening
Kanu
today.
into this. I'm asking how you are feeling.
I know. It's about emotion. Emotionally, I am done, Sisioge. I am very, very done. So many factors has really bedeviled my emotional condition. Thank you so very much.
And I wish you the very best. Find a way to smile. Find a way to smile. Thank you. Hello. Oh, we lost that. Okay, here you are. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Yeah, thank you. This is Joy.
Hello, Joy.
Calling from Ikeja today.
Go ahead, Joy.
Honestly, thank you that you brought this up. And I've not really been feeling I've not been feeling good since the verdict on Nnamdi Kanu yesterday. Not just for me, for my people, those outside the country, those in the north.
But I'm talking about the terrorism in the country. I don't want to make this about Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah.
He was charged for terrorism, isn't it?
Pardon?
That's what they said.
He was charged for treason.
For treason, for terrorism, not for treason, for terrorism, and for everything.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the terrorist landscape. If we're going to make this about Nnamdi Kanu, I won't.
No, I'm not making it about him. I'm just saying what is making me feel bad. You're asking how I'm feeling. I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling like a worthless person in my country.
Wow.
I'm not feeling like I am a citizen. I'm feeling like in fact, not feeling like I'm a third class.
Why?
That is the way I'm being treated.
Why?
Yes.
Why do you feel like a third class?
Why I feel so is because of the verdict of what happened yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm going to call back.
Oh, is the line cutting off? Okay. All right. She must have had a call. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Sure. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I am pacifying. I'm calling from Agbara.
Okay, go ahead.
If you ask me how I feel, I feel as if I'm an animal in my country. Honestly speaking. I feel as this is not a country at all. Where justice is relegated to the background. Where human beings are treated like animals. Like, I don't know. People kill people as if they are no human beings. And government is just there, looking, not doing anything. A group of people that will want to overrun 200 and something million people. This is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I don't even know what to do. Sometimes.
But let's talk about your emotions, because that's really where I want us to talk about. I want you to go to a place where, you know, there's your emotions and there's how you're able to deal with it.
That's what I'm telling you. My emotion is completely down. I don't have ego. Look at how my country is being discussed in America, in their Congress, as if this is no country at all. It is never done. No country has never been discussed like that. People debating what is on and what is not on. People killing as if it is a joke.
Yeah.
As if it is one of the norms.
Yeah.
You understand me? It's unfortunate, my sister. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate that I found myself in this kind of country. It is very distraumatic.
Well, we do have this country, my dear brother, and you know, I think I know how you're feeling, and I think we're so burdened on so many levels. We are bombarded and burdened. You know, it's like it's weighty. It's just so painfully weighty that you start to wonder, you know, how which direction. And what I'm going to look for by the end of this show, I'm going to look for something to make us smile, just a little bit of smile, because one of the things that I learned from Virginia, reading Virginia Giuffre's book, is also how she would look for moments. You know, she would take her mind back to a beautiful time. That's where she felt, where she was very happy, in order to go beyond that. But thank you for being honest and talking with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Ben. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please? Oh, we have a minute and a half left.
Okay, a quick one. Sisiode. My name is Collins, actually. I feel betrayed. I feel disappointed. And the basic reason why I feel it is because my government is involved in all this.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Right, let me read some messages. I have like a minute. Good afternoon, my lovely Sisioge. I'm not happy. I am very sad. As a mother, there is this pain I feel when I think of the kidnapped children. Something deep inside of me is just afraid. I don't even bother to watch any of the videos on social media. That's from Benita AJ. Thank you, Benita. I know exactly what you mean. I do. What do I have here? Sisioge, it's been depressing lately. I'm tired of talking to some friends. Tried talking to some friends, but it is so sad. People tend to trivial one's feelings, and one is weak and one should man up. If not for God, one would have committed. But I thank God I'm still here, but will never tell nor express how I feel to anyone again. That is what you must not do. You didn't leave your name. Oh, Ola, I think is your name. Let me tell you something. Speak. There's no such thing as manning up. We are all burdened. All of our shoulders are heavy. All of our souls are heavy. Please speak. There's no such thing as manning up when you are in pain. Speak your truth. Speak your soul. It doesn't matter whether anybody listens or not. Just speak it. You don't need their validation. You just need to unburden. I'll be right back after this.
Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten the trust and stability of the Nigerian financial system. The general public is hereby advised to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Verify the licensing status of such schemes on these websites: www.cbn.gov.ng, www.nicom.gov.ng, www.pencom.gov.ng, www.sec.gov.ng, www.fsrcc.gov.ng. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call CBN 0817-665-7060, SEC 0209-462-1168, 0916-772-3240. Announcer, FSRCC.
My name is Joe, and I have pistantrophobia. Pista for short. Basically, the fear of trusting people. For someone like me, it is really hard to choose an insurance partner. Then my girl told me, you better switch to Hares Insurance. I reluctantly gave it a try. And guess what? I have been on a roll. To buy an insurance plan, I just dial *1100# for fast insurance. If I want to file a claim, I just use the Simple Life mobile app, and I get paid within 24 hours. And that's not even the best part. I get discounts from hotels, spas, and other jollification places through their rewards program. So yes, I switched to Hares Insurance Group, and this my pista. Abi fear of trusting people is getting better.
What are you waiting for? Visit www.haresinsuranceGroup.com. That is HEIRS, or dial *1100# to get fast insurance today.
The better quality long grain rice for my family, whether na white, jollof or fried rice. Mama Gold rice sabi sweet and e dey totori body with nutrients. E fine come sellense for mouth. E dey separate well for inside pot.
Let's be honest, this isn't the show for the faint-hearted. We don't do PR here. We do truth. We don't repeat headlines. We interrogate them.
If it's power, we question it. If it's policy, we break it down. And if it's propaganda, we cut right through it. Every story, every voice, every fact under the spotlight. Because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Mariana Cohn, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. This is where it all connects, all in one place.
Federal government says it is winning the war on terrorism.
Our president is there. This promise will never come to pass.
That he feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money.
Most of us don't even know the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. If everybody die, which voice is going to speak?
Yes, and Wike is one of the major actors in the demise of the PDP.
Getting justice in Nigerian court is not possible.
The news, conversation, information, and more. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversation. It's a slow ride today. We're not going jiggy jaga jiggy because it's already jiggy and jaga out there, actually. Let me read some WhatsApp messages before I move on. I come to your calls. Sorry, this is this thing is a bit this person says they don't have a job. Joe from Mekpe, my dear, I can only wish you all the best. I have no job to give, actually, unfortunately. Good afternoon to you, Sisoge. I am Omoshebi Omololu Bamidele from Ado Ekiti in Ekiti State. I have been pacifying and encouraging my wife since Monday because she has been down emotionally due to the insecurity in the country. To my surprise, the emotional trauma was also seen around the circular setting. Indeed, my emotions have been tempered with my love, sending hugs, love to your wife, sending healing to all of you, sending solidarity to all of you. But hang on in there. This too will pass. It will pass. It really will. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it will. Good afternoon, Silke, my radio goddess. Happy weekend to you, ma. Happy weekend to you too, Yomi from Muriokola. With the troubling news of insecurity across Nigeria, from coordinated attacks on Christian communities, schools, and innocent citizens, I feel deeply unsafe. These events remind me of dreams I've had before now, unfolding like a storm at sea. I wish I had supernatural powers to fight against this malady of insecurity. But in their absence, I hold on to hope and the strength of our collective voices. Indeed, Yomi, thank you. Always wise as usual. Thank you so much. What do I have here? Good afternoon, Sisoge. I feel as if I'm living in a society with little or no leadership and responsibility. The situation remains volatile, Sisoge, because instead of moving forward, moving towards any meaningful healing, the security crisis has intensified as the perpetrators escalate their attacks, deepening public fear and exposing the state's inability to contain them. Until there's a decisive, coordinated response that dismantles their networks and restores confidence in security institutions, the tension will keep rising and the path to recovery will stay out of reach, leading to a responsibility. Leadership is a responsibility. It's not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. I love that. The question is the current leadership taking care of those in their charge? I leave you with your conscience to respond. AA from Aso Drive in Abuja. Thank you, AA. Where am I? I'm coming to your calls after this. My emotions for the day is indeed of someone living in the 14th century or the era of Stone Age. It's indeed too difficult to imagine that it is real. I feel very disturbed that the animals in the wild forest are more organized and happier than the present day Nigeria that is full of tragic comedy. The failure in the leadership of the country in almost every sector is really heart-wrenching. I'm even finding it difficult to express my innermost feelings, as turning radio TV stations is what I do now with trembling hands. That's Steve Ofere in Ijaniki. Let's talk. Hello.
Good afternoon, Cecil.
Good afternoon, Emmanuel. How are you?
I'm fine. It's Emmanuel. I'm speaking to you from Ekwe.
Go ahead.
For the past going to a week now, it's embarrassing being a Nigerian. Terrible. Our cases are being discussed, outside the shores of this country, probably without our representation. And then it seems as if we are just. I don't just know how to explain it. I've been this person who do not really believe in shooting our way to peace, because we can't. It is said that if you consistently do the same thing, and without getting a different result, there is no difference between you and a madman. If you want to get a different result from the result you've been getting, you need to approach the issue, from a different perspective. I don't know why the government is afraid of the sponsors of this terrorists.
Hello?
Can you hear me, Cecil?
Yes, I'm listening to you. I wanted you
saw.
to talk to me about how you're feeling. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, there was this clip I saw about a bandit who killed a police assistant commissioner. I think it was in Katsina or Zamfara. And what does the uniform of that police officer to a place where there was supposed to be an alleged peace deal? Imagine, in a Nigeria, where there is law when there is supposed to be law and order, where there is hierarchy of power, the government and especially the northern leaders need to take security serious, and the government specifically to go after the sponsors of these people.
Yeah, but I want you to talk to me. I want you to talk. We're talking emotions today, okay, not necessarily what they should do.
My emotion is down. Okay, I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy.
Oh, the line. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling
My
from?
name is Ndobisi.
Ndobisi, go ahead.
I'm calling from Tuoso Shodi side.
Mm-hmm.
I am not happy. Okay. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Your line is very bad.
I'm very, very sad.
Your line is bad. Hello? Hello? Oh,
good afternoon, madam.
Okay, good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Bruce from last week.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So I'm so depressed that our nation, our leaders, they are there in Abuja, remaining taciturn in the face of this agonizing situation. The terrorists are having a rollicking time, turning our nation into a microcosm of Sodom and Gomorrah. It is really sad. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. Hello?
Yeah, Chief Miss Ireti Bakare. Good
Chief
afternoon.
Mister, good afternoon. How are you?
Thank you. Very long time.
Indeed.
Thank you, man. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. As far back 2017, I've seen all this. Yoruba Suma Shiu. You remember 2015? It's girls, right?
The Chibok girls. Yeah.
Yes. I have a daughter. When they kidnap those girls, what happened? Bring back our girls over the place. You go to Falomo, you see their pictures all over the place. Chief Miss Ireti Bakare, where are those set of people? Is it Jigawa, Kebbi State that this thing that happened? Almost how many days now?
Well, there's a lot of people doing. There's a lot of advocacy going on, and there is a lot of actions going on. Yes.
And for the government officials, they are more important. The more thing to them is this 2027, how they will get back to office. Can you imagine your vice president? Our vice president was in Kogi. telling me 4 plus 4 is 4. It's 8.
He didn't go to Kogi, he went to Kebbi.
Yeah.
The vice president went to Kebbi State, I believe.
Yeah, but he was in Kogi the other day now. President Yaya Bello.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Of all people.
Yeah, but what has that? Yeah, but hold on. What has that got to do with the terrorist landscape? If he wants to, I mean, that's politics, and that's part of what ruins us, because we go into politics. I want to talk about our emotions.
No, I'm not happy. Like I said, I'm not happy. And one other thing is that I find out that Nigerians are taking sides with this very present government. Because I hear people say, "Oh, insecurity did not start with this government." What did they promise? I listen to their campaign now, especially Kati Shedima. Say he will be in charge of insecurity. His boss will be in charge of economy. Today, look at where we are, madam. So what are we talking? I'm not happy, like I told you. It's painful. I lost my junior brother in 2019. Onyekwele, young boy, was in the army. They were denying. We have government, we have leaders. Now they are in America. Americans are telling them what happened. And Nigerians are still making excuses for this very present government that insecurity did not start before them, before now. Hello, man.
Well, I think when we speak historically, it's not necessarily about making excuses. That is the thing, because when you look, if you only focus on how do I explain this? Not so much focus on what's going on now, but those who say that we've had these insecurity issues for decades are not lying. And I don't think they're necessarily making any excuse. They are just stating some facts, and it doesn't mean, permit me, it doesn't mean they're necessarily absolving Tinubu of the responsibility. And indeed, his campaign promised to keep us safe. It doesn't mean that.
Some of us are doing it too, I'm telling you, even up to this morning, making excuses for the man.
Okay.
But when Jonathan was there, all head was loose. How come? Look at our daughters. For how many days now? They just happened another one in Kebbi State.
Thank you.
The one in Kwara State. And we have government. I want
Chief
to thank
Minister,
you, madam. Thank you.
Like I said, I wanted people to tell me how they're feeling. Thank you for sharing your soul.
No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Yeah.
But what do I do? I'm not happy.
What can we all
I'm
do?
telling you the truth.
What can we all do? God bless you,
Thank
sir.
you.
God bless you. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm fine. I'm Sharon. I'm calling from Chevron.
Go ahead, Sharon.
I think at this point I feel like numb. I think that's the feeling now. It's gone from all sorts of emotions to just feeling numb. Especially when you hear like the people that were kidnapped, they're asking from the church. You know, the terrorists are asking for a ransom of 100 million from those people. See the old woman that was running. See the old how? And then my worry is if Donald Trump and then the U.S. didn't get involved like this, I don't think it will. I mean, it kind of escalated things, and it has become worldwide. People are talking about it, and otherwise it could have been like how the Benue massacre happened, how the one happened in Jos Plateau, how it's been happening. It could have been just like that. The only reason I feel like the government is even trying or seemingly seem to do anything is because of how it has been amplified by the U.S. government. At this point, I'm numb. I can't even, I don't know what emotions to feel. And it's so sad.
It is sad.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, Cecilia. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Oboli. How are you?
Sogi, how have you been?
I'm okay. Let's talk about how you're feeling.
Sogi, you're not okay. I'm not okay as well. So I feel like, how would I say I feel right now? You know, when a fish is not in its natural habitat, it's not in water where it ought to be, I feel like an endangered species in my own country. I feel like I'm trying to reach out to somebody to just help somebody, even when I can't help myself. I feel like anything that happens to you as a Nigerian, they tell you, Nigerian has happened to you. I feel like so many people right now that are frustrated, depressed, visionless, because you don't know the next thing that will happen. Who will be next hit? Another one bites the dust daily before your eyes on a daily basis. You hear your brothers and sisters being massacred, properties destroyed, people you think you would see tomorrow, you will never see them again. There's famine in the land, insecurity is rife everywhere. We're like sheep walking not only without pasture, but without even a shepherd. Yes, I call myself a Nigerian. Sisi, it's worse times to be in Nigeria right now. You ask yourself so many salient questions that even you can't even answer those questions because they end up becoming rhetorical questions you can't answer to. Sisi, I look at it and I ask myself, what will I tell my children? How will we say this nation have fed? Will there be a nation tomorrow to call Nigeria after this whole brouhaha? In the midst of the careless government, administration after administration, lack of sympathy, lack of empathy, lack of human capabilities to nip what has become a hydra-headed monster we call insurgency in a body because we are fantasizing and romanticizing with it. And you look at yourself and say, right now, are you proud to call yourself a Nigerian? Because I am not. I am not, because every time I sleep and wake up to hear these gory stories, not only does it traumatize me, it depresses me. And having nothing to do about it, you call out your government is saying go and help yourselves, use stones in the face of ammunition, in the face of so much evil. And you ask yourself, who do I call my brother? The Muslim? The Christian? Who exactly? Because you don't even know where you're headed the next minute. Everything is topsy-turvy. And I find myself caught in the midst of this. Just so you know, what you have done today is not only a time to reflect. It's not only reflective, but a therapeutic session you've given to each and every member or person boarding your Danfo this afternoon to vent, to rant. It's not about the government. You're the government, I see.
Yeah.
To just pour out your
Just
mind.
rant.
Say what you feel. Look into your mirrors. Speak to yourself. Look into the wall and just tell the cracked wall. That's how I feel. Don't pass the buck. You are the buck itself.
Thank you.
Put the blame on yourself.
Thank
and
you.
Let's fix it from there. I love you all.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Aboli. I love you too. You know, that is so important. I would have friends, and I've always said to my friends, use my line if you need to vent, and I will just listen. I will just listen, because we've got to be able to vent. And people don't realize that. People don't realize that part of venting, is actually unburdening. Let me go to your messages before I come back to your calls, because I think I've answered quite a bit of calls, right? I can read your messages, and I'll try and be quick because we're running out of time already. Gosh, we're healing ourselves, like Mrs. Aboli advised. Good afternoon, Sege. My name is Mauton from Nkoyi. I'm traumatized because of the insecurity in Nigeria. I'm from Badagry, but my wife is from Kajuri local government, Southern Kaduna. My in-laws have been victims of Fulani terrorism. My mother-in-law had hid and slept in the forest many times in order to avoid getting kidnapped or killed. We can't farm anymore because of the chaos. I now depend on salary, which is not enough for me and my family. Whenever my in-laws are calling on phone, we are always scared to pick up the calls because we don't know what news we would receive. I registered my wife 2 years ago at Yaba Psychiatric Hospital because she was having mental breakdown. She's getting better now, but she's still on it. Oh, my love, my Uton. I'm so sorry. And really, I send honestly the deepest love from the bottom of my heart to your wife. And I congratulate her. I congratulate both of you for rising above this and actually getting to a place of healing. And of course, I wish her complete healing, unabated complete healing, completely. even without the medications, because she will get beyond this. The fact that you're both close enough to be able to talk about this, you see, love, as much as it sounds like a cliche, does heal. And let that love between you heal. And if she needs to talk, be the one she talks to. If you need to talk, I hope you have somebody to talk to, because that's the other thing. The people who take on the healing, the people who are the healers, the people who are the supporters, the people who make up the support structure, they themselves need to find a way. And if it's music, seek out the music that will make us smile, a music that will remind her of the times when you fell in love, perhaps one that will take her back to those childhood days, to those good old days in Kaduna where she used to pick fruits and just eat it, and the neighbor would threaten her with sin, and she would run with her friends and they'll go and ride bicycles. Find those memories and relive those memories. My brother, you're right, we will get beyond this. Absolutely we will. What do we have here? You see, the Nigerian government now populated by... I can't read that, I'm afraid, because that really is an incorrect statement. What have I got here? Silgi, I'm depressed and traumatized. I see my country spring down the drain. The Kebbi incident is yet to settle, and another one happened in Niger, and government seemed helpless yesterday. About 18 youth corps members were involved in... that fatal accident. In fact, that's what led to the conversation with my friend. 18 youth corps members were involved in a fatal accident and 16 were reported dead. And I questioned the need for the continued exercise of that program. Emmachuku, I can speak up. Yeah. I'm one of those that scrap the NYSC. But let me go back to where I am. I'm with you, brother. These young Nigerians died en route to Borno State. My emotion is down completely, having seen a better Nigeria while growing up in the 1960s. Elder Godwin Emechuku from Ogun State. Elder Godwin, we will get a better Nigeria again. I believe that, but I'm certainly with you about NYSC, because I don't know what has it ever done, but that's a whole different debate. Actually, that's a debate maybe I'll have soon. Perhaps on Danfo Conversations next week. Of what use is NY? Should it be continued? Yes or no, and why? But we'll do that next week. Right, let me read this message and then I'll come back to your calls. What have I got here? Good afternoon, Cicero. They have abducted another set of students in Niger State. Where are we going in Nigeria? Why have our armed forces become so powerless? How will people travel during the festive period? I am worried. Not all of us can run away from Nigeria, indeed. Not all of us can. And finally, before I come back to your calls, good afternoon, Sergey. I feel like Nigeria's insecurity problem isn't a mystical burden from the whole world. It's the cumulative result of internal governance failures, decades of underfunded security institutions and infrastructure, unchecked corruption, porous borders, and a political class that has consistently avoided structural reforms. The state's inability to protect citizens creates the impression of total collapse, but that perception grows because the institutions meant to respond are either compromised, overstretched, or indifferent. What you're witnessing is not destiny, but the predictable outcome of a system that has refused to modernize its security architecture, invest in security architecture, invest in human capital, or build public trust. Akim from Aja, Lagos. Akim, you know what? If I could give a prize for the best analysis this afternoon, today, and one of the best I've heard in the last 3 weeks, yours would get it. You got it completely, because we do forget that there are only, listen to this, 300,000 military personnel. That means we're short. I'll check for you how many military personnel they have in the UK, and we'll look at how many they have in Nigeria, right? The number of, and you can compare it. So the chief of staff, there was supposed to be 10,000 recruitments, I think last year or so. It hasn't materialized. The chief of staff is saying, look, I need more men. But who is going to join? Who is going to join when the remunerations are not up to date, when the welfare are not matching, and all these other issues, when we are not treating our servicemen like the heroes that they are. Because I know I certainly couldn't go out there and carry a gun. So they're the ones that's keeping you and I safe. Indeed, you talk about the security infrastructure. The security, without a good, strong security infrastructure, without a trusted security infrastructure, without an infrastructure that is continuously invested in, indeed, we can't fight these monsters. But we do have an NSA that's spanking new. Remember, it was all spanking. They showed it to us. So we have to ask, what is it doing? Now, on the other side of that, because this is a thing, we have to balance the conversation. Whilst government has given us a brilliant NSA building and all the techs, AI, this one, that one, is that where most of these things are happening, you don't get communications out there. The communication infrastructure, because what do terrorists do? The first thing they do is they cut your communications infrastructure. We know this. We saw it in 9/11 and all the other times. You can't get through. So Hakim from Aja, Lagos. Thank you so much for pivoting this conversation. I'm going on a quick break right now because my organ next to me is already looking saying, we're going to go on a break soon. And I will be coming back to your calls immediately after the break. But we're going to cut it down 1 minute each so we can fill in more calls. And I have so many texts that I haven't read either. Okay, we'll be right back after this.
More talk, news, and sports after this. Lagos, are you ready? The countdown to Christmas begins at the first ever Ajoyo Pre-Christmas Fair, happening Sunday, November 30th, 2025 at Balmoral Convention Center, Victoria Island.
A Christmas fair for everyone. Kick off the festivities with Ajoyo's lineup of glad tidings. Enjoy soul-stirring performances from Loud Urban Choir as our hosts Bam Bam and Feso take us on a magical journey. Dazzling dance showcases, drama, comedy, and a magical Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
Let your taste buds be the judge at our sizzling jollof cooking competition and family fair. Shop festive merch and discover surprise gifts beneath the Christmas tree.
And when the lights go down, turn up for an unforgettable after party to set the tone for Dirty December.
Ajoyo Christmas Fair, Sunday, November 30th. Let the countdown begin. To register, visit www.ajoyo.org.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Well, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun facts, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on
Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. We've got a couple of minutes before I go to the news. I'm going to pick up as many of your calls, 1 minute each. Let's talk. Hello.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm not fine. I'm not fine.
Mm.
I'm not fine.
Mm.
First of all, let me tell you something. I used to travel a lot in South. I'm going to South. You pass through the southeastern Nigeria. And from my experience before 2015, the southeastern Nigeria used to be the most peaceful part of this country until 2015 and maybe now. But the north was also cool, calm, and okay. So when I hear that a place you know very well that you are familiar with has just been attacked, girls have been taken.
You have a minute before we go to... Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, you have a minute before we go to news.
Yeah. So the first thing that comes to my mind is that I could have been the victim. I could have been the victim. So first of all, I don't travel again. Anywhere I don't go again. When it is fall, you don't travel again. So that's it. So it's crazy. Now the consolation is that I want to give it to the late Oluwole. I don't know whether you know her. Oluwole was one of those few people who said never independence for Nigeria. The Nigeria was not ripe for independence because of these things that we are explaining today.
I have to go.
And yeah.
Thank you, Tlokwa. You make interesting points. Be right back after this.
Welcome to Nigeria Info, where the news sparks conversation.
When Donald Trump said what he said, why do you think we're here today?
What is the policy of this my government on how to put an end to the war? Rather than join the government, there's a misplaced priority in their governance.
Some people are trying to play politics to the issue as we normally do.
This is your space to listen, share, and be heard. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
From Washington to Beijing, Moscow to Abuja, London to Kigali, the world is shifting fast. Elections are shaping destinies, wars are redrawing borders, economies are rising and falling, and global alliances are being tested like never before. What does it all mean for you?
With a new administration and a new president in the White House trying to put an end to the war.
I didn't know the historical context, what the state of Israel means for them.
Join the fearless Ireti Bakare-Yusuf on Borderlines every Friday at 4 p.m. on Nigeria Info 99.3 as she dissects the biggest global events and their impact on world peace.
Those who are not familiar with Israel or the war itself would not know much about the group. Breaking the silence.
No spin, no propaganda, just deep insights and fearless conversations on the geopolitics shaping our world.
People who will call and start telling you about the Bible prophecy about America and everything. See, America is not in the Bible. There's some people who just share the ideology of, yes, we and these people, we are equal, but they can't speak up.
Borderlines on Nigeria Info every Friday at 4 p.m. The world is changing. Don't just watch, understand it. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You hear it from... Join the conversation no matter where you are. Download our mobile app by searching Nigeria Info FM on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Also, get news updates in sports, entertainment, news, and current affairs right on the app. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You hear it from us.
We tell you who,
when,
where,
and how it was said.
Lagos Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has commended past and present leaders in the state.
If you're planning to disturb the peace of Lagos State, please have a rethink, because police say they will not be your friend.
Kwankwaso urged the president to leave a legacy of free elections.
Only on 99.3.
Your station for talk.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. We are in the last few kilometers of the show. Let me read your messages, and you can call on what we're talking about. Really, is I'm just asking how you're feeling. Let's all unburden together. Right now I have Sisoge. They've just kidnapped school children barely and 1 hour ago in Nasarawa. It's unnerving to be Nigerian at this point. Oh dear. Good afternoon, Sisoge. My name is Samuel from Satellite Town. After watching the Kwara video, I have concluded that Nigeria is under siege, and the commander-in-chief armed forces Bola Tinubu is not saying anything. In this time, silence is not a strategy. I agree. Nigerians should rise up and defend themselves. If not, water go past Gary. I'm totally down, and so I imagine myself being in the shoes of the people in the kidnappers den. Yeah, so do I. Thank you. So do I. I all the time. Thanks for the response, this is for you, Zainab. Somebody's saying thank you for the response, Abi. Yeah, something to do with Lashma. Right, we're in the last leg. Hold on, where have I got? Silga, thanks for bringing this up. How do I feel? It's a shame that I feel there is no law. We talk too much in this country. And I once had to chase in Ogombo police station. The ASP woman handling the case twisted it all and said my bill myself with about 20,000. Yet this is my country. Mr. Sam from Ogombo. I'm so sorry. What else have I got here? Okay. In the midst of these traumatic happenings, I just stumbled on a news story of the president felicitating with his NSA on his 65th birthday instead of even addressing the latest Niger Church abductions. How low? How human lives valued as chickens. That's Richard from Lagos. Right, I think I've answered. No, I've got this here. Good afternoon, Sergey. I feel like a weak wild animal in this country. Weak because our government has betrayed, disappointed us, insecurity and all worth not. Oh yeah, and worth not. I feel wild, like I'm gonna roar like a lion, fight, tear apart everything that wants to weaken me. That's Emeka from Aja. Emeka, I hear you. I think that's and we see it. We see how everybody is sort of on that short fuse right now. Oh, Lord help us. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Imabo. I'm calling you from Ikorodu.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, this question that you asked, how we are feeling, my dear, I felt so bad. When I now listen, I will listen to the radio, television, everywhere, the news, making me sad. And my children are in school. I now think that, they don't want our children to go to school again? I'm so worried, my sister. And I don't know, even I cannot even sleep well. And I'm a hypertension person, sensitive person. I worry, I don't know, I've never, even, do you know, yesterday I was quite, as if you know my mind before you bring this topic. I was wondering, I said, why did he even belong to this country? True. Even I now ask myself, say, I belong to this country. I'm not even bring my children, and my children are in school. My dear sister, I don't know, I don't know how the parents of these children are feeling. Even the way I'm feeling now, my sister, it's like you know my mind before you bring this topic. I've been trying all along. Even the food, no good food, the little money that we have, I'll be calling my children every second. I'm so disturbed. As I'm talking to you, I'm so sorry. I'm not getting myself at all. Hearing this thing every day. And another one has happened again in Niger State. How are we going to survive? And this thing is spreading all over. Even, do you know, last week, my child, one of the students called me at Yaba State that they were shooting gun. And she even fell down and injured herself. We are not safe. Oh, I don't know. Please, they should do something.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, it's okay. It's Salawale from Aja.
Go ahead, Mr. Laule.
Thank you for this opportunity to express our emotions. I am really worried. You know, the news, I don't know, maybe there is something that is going on we don't understand. Nobody is telling us. It's like the government is helpless. How can the president be saying he's depressed when he's supposed to take action? So we don't know. It's like we are at a crossroad. We are like the children of Israel in the Bible. Before us is the Red Sea, and behind us is Pharaoh. So we're just in between. We're just looking on to God. We're praying. I feel very worried. Every time Miriam comes on, she talks about this killing and all that. Very depressing. I stopped calling because I just visualize. I've seen different types of videos of people being beheaded in Nigeria, my country, the country where oh Jesus, I did my youth service in Jos, but now nobody can tell me to travel by road to anywhere, And then we're praying because as citizens, we don't know what to do. Nobody knows what the challenges are, what the president is facing. We don't know. Nobody understands. What the military is facing, we don't understand. The complaints are just too many. I watched the hearing on from the U.S. yesterday, and I am worried that this is supposed to be our Senate that is doing what they are doing, and the reversal of roles should be that our Senate committee are the ones deliberating the way these people are deliberating and preferring solutions. I don't know why we seem helpless.
Thank you.
You know, I mean, that's the way it's cutting across and it's happening.
Thank you.
It's happening. But Nigeria needs help. Truth be told, we need help.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my sister. Take care. Sending you love. Hello.
Yeah, Cecilia, I greet you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Frank.
All right, Rapuchuku is my name.
Rapuchuku, sorry. Yes, go ahead.
All right. Well,
you have 1
me,
minute. Yeah.
All right. Well, for me, it's so painful and so sad. Right now, how Nigerians are dying on daily basis. These terrorists are killing Nigerians on daily basis. It's so scary and so sad. You know, Dampara, Casina, you know, abduction of our school children. I mean, for over 2 decades, this has been happening, and nothing has done about it. It's so scary and so sad, and Nigerians is becoming unbearable. We cannot continue on this. The authorities have what it takes to wipe this cancer living among us. We can't continue like this. They can't do it. Let them invite U.S. military to intervene. Nigerians don't want this. On daily basis, it's getting worse. Everywhere, nowhere is safe. Terrorists everywhere. We want a free Nigeria where everyone go is to do this without fear or favor. What we want. We don't want killings. Lives and properties are being lost on daily basis because unbearable.
Thank you so much.
So sad. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you. God bless you. Hello.
Hello, Cecilia.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I had to call, but because when I called last night, you say you have to go on the break, so I just have to just.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I couldn't express myself very well.
Sorry.
So
yes.
I was saying that you know, for the fact, you know, if you have a father and your father, you know, have an idea of your problem, and that father can't come for your need and can't fight the common enemy that you're facing, you can't call out a father. You know, it's quite unbearable that, you know, our government know the names of these people who have decided to do nothing about it. These names have been given to them. I think that was the UAE that gave the names to them, to this government.
No, it wasn't to this government.
But it had been given to the government.
It had been given to the government, but not this government. You said this government.
But this government should be aware of that.
Well, I'm thinking the government, all the governments that have come They should all be aware of it. I mean, you ask yourself, do they even pass this information to each other?
The failure is not taking actions on those
Absolutely.
documents. So if any government have come and decide not to take actions on those information, that government is part of the problem. That is my own
But should we ask a question though? Because we're moving to the end. Let me sort of ask this question.
Yeah.
Are we aware? Do we know that they haven't taken actions? Just because, let me tell you something. So I know this list were a list of those who are said to be sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria were given by, is it the UAE or Saudi Arabia? I can't remember now. Now, first and foremost, we can't expect, people have said, why don't they publish the list? We cannot expect any responsible government in any part of the world to publish such a list. That's number one. Number two is that information should go to the no. Sorry, I can't hear you. So what I would have expected and what should be done is that list is given to the intelligence services, and the intelligence services haven't done their investigation, do the needful, which is arresting, prosecuting.
They have done nothing for the past 8 years.
That's what I'm saying, that we don't, I don't know if they've done anything with the list. We don't know, but we do know that we have not heard of anybody on that list being arrested, right, being prosecuted and being sentenced. Sabi? Exactly. We're saying the same thing. Yeah.
Well,
it's insane.
If they have done nothing about those lists, they are involved.
Then they're involved. Okay, thank you. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Oh, the line cut off. Right, hello. 1 minute, because I've got to do a close. Yes, 1 minute. Good afternoon. Hello.
Okay, so this is Joy calling back.
Okay.
My book came back from school.
Okay, yeah.
So like I was saying, I was just feeling down, and so many things happening, and I can't wrap my head around it, because the way they treat those in the north is quite different from the way they treat those in the east, and it's painful. I'm in the same country. Okay, look at, you said you were talking about the list that was published by UAE. UAE said they have already prosecuted their own people, but our own here is not supposed to be hidden thing. Terrorism is not supposed to be hidden. If you're a sponsor, it's supposed to be something that the world is supposed to see, that you're working to see that terrorism stops in your place. So even if they give it to the intelligence unit, they are supposed to prosecute them. Let everybody see that this is what the government is doing. But nothing. Maybe these people are people in the government. You don't know. So my problem is, I'm just advising Tinubu. He doesn't have lot of time to stay in the world anymore. He should do what is right. You should not look for, I want to become president, so I don't want to step on any toes. I don't want to do what you need to do. Your legacy will speak for you.
Thank you very much.
It doesn't matter whatever it is. Just do the right thing. You can say, I don't want to become a president again, but let me just do the right thing. How many more years does it need? He doesn't have 20 years to live again. So just do what is right. And he still will say good about you. It doesn't matter what you have done previously, but this one you've done for humanity is the most important thing. You know?
Thank you very much.
So it's okay.
I know, my darling, I know. Right, I'm going to answer this, and then I'm going to do my closure. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. I can hear you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Maxwell from Ejimo. Please
Go
let me
ahead,
correct this impression. The idea of saying that no state government will publish the name of terrorist sponsors for me is no. It's no.
What does it no is?
These people should be known, and their names should be published so that we know who is staying around us.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they publish all the names, I don't know, 60, 100, 2,000, whatever. They publish all the names. What are you going to do?
Now we'll be able to...
No, who is we? What are you going to do?
We
no, you. Because I know I can't arrest them. You want it published. What will you do with that list?
What I will do is to make sure that other people, other Nigerians will know them.
Okay, and if other Nigerians know them, then what?
Then we will avoid them.
Well, how are you going to avoid them? These are people that we don't see on a regular basis. It's like saying, I don't know, if it's some big person, hold on. If it's some big person from the north or some big person from the south or from big person from the east, I'm going to avoid him. I don't see him regularly. Again, I ask you, what are you going to do? You see, when we ask for these things, we have to think from a place of objective, right? And logic, actually. What is logical is that list should have been passed to the intelligence, to the NSA, to the security. That's what would happen in America. It goes to the CIA. They do the investigation. These people are arrested and they're prosecuted and they're sentenced. And then we know. Because I don't know what one page in a newspaper with all this list, what use is going to do beyond anarchy.
One quick question for you as a journalist.
Yes, sir.
For almost 8 years now, that list has been released to the Nigerian government.
The question, and then we'll end with a song. But before that, let me make something clear. We are all in this together. Every single one of us. Let me make another thing clear. It is our government that is letting us down, not your next door neighbor. Whether they're Fulani, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, whatever, Tiv, Jukum, you name it. The government is letting us down. And here's how it works. Think about this. Where you have bad governance, you have corruption. Where you have corruption, you have no trust. Where you have no trust, you have a breakdown of social order. Have a gamut. It is one, it's not two, it's multiplicated. And it's multiplicated and it comes in so many different shapes and sizes. But fundamentally, it's our government that's letting us down. And I still say thank you to Akim. Because if the government is not killing, if this government is not arresting, if the government is not prosecuting, and I don't care whether it is an Nnamdi Kanu or Alhaji Kanu. I don't care. What I care about is the safety of my fellow Nigerians. What I care about is that every single person that is causing us heartache and pain and death and commotion and chaos and collision, everybody that is causing division. You know, terror comes in different ways and violence comes in different ways. When government fail to respond and keep the citizens safe, that is also another form of violence. That's what we call psychological violence. So let me read this very quickly. It's a poem. You do not heal from trauma. You find healing in the trauma. You find yourself at trauma's sacred core. The one who is always present. The one who can bear even the most intense feeling states and survive. The indestructible one, the infinite one, the powerful one. That is you. Zainab, please play my song. Thank you. I'm going to be back on Borderlines. We have Benga Kinagbe, who is an incredible Nigerian actor. He's going to be talking to us about activism and creativity. And we also have I've forgotten his name now, who is representing the Gift of Gifts, which is, you'll find out later, it's about what's going on in Palestine. And we're still going to be talking Nigeria because we are Borderlines and we don't shy away from these topics because these terrorists are coming from our borders. I'd like to leave you with this and just take in the song. It's beautiful. You all know it. Sing along.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.